How can you support harmony and balance, unity and wholeness within your masculine, feminine energies in everyday life while nourishing the loving connection you have with your present moment self? In the last video, we explored what actually creates the unique expression of our own masculine, feminine energies, and this includes our brain hemispheres, the different navigational networks in our body-mind in relation with specific internal needs, and a lifetime of experiences now navigating ourselves in life, and the essence of our soul self, or the divinity of our consciousness. And as these three realities intersect and interplay and connect and collide with each other, then we encounter our own unique expression and experience of masculine, feminine energy. Now let's explore a simple practice that we can play with in everyday moments to bring greater harmony and balance throughout all three of these inner realms. The connection of our brain hemispheres, the information flowing in our body-mind's navigational networks, and the energetic essence of our authentic self. Imagine that you have two inner life partners inside of you in this present moment. And they are life partners, so they're in a romantic relationship with each other. They're constantly hanging out, constantly spending time with each other, constantly supporting each other. One of these inner life partners is masculine energy or paternal energy, and the other inner life partner is feminine energy or maternal energy. And so you start to attune with these two inner life partners that are your present moment experiencer. And so you practice being the awareness of yourself and then witnessing or observing the self of you within the moment of experience. And then within the moment of experience, you start to notice that you have an inner life partner that is your masculine or paternal energy and an inner life partner who is your feminine or maternal energy. And you start to notice the relationship that they're in within the present moment. And you start to learn about their own unique energetic attributes in relation with the three things we talked about in the previous video, where you get to know these aspects of self in relation with your brain hemispheres and in relation with those navigational networks within 4 body-mind regions and in relation with your authentic soul self of divine consciousness. And once you start to get to know the energetic attributes and characteristics and persona of each of these inner life partners, you start to nourish relational attachment bonds between them. And you can discover over 30 specific characteristics that are related with each of these inner life partners, the masculine and paternal inner life partner, and the feminine maternal inner life partner through my Rebirthing BodyMind+Soul Foundation's playbook, which is presently available as a free gift. You can find the information in the video description below. Once you start to learn more about how to attune with the masculine energy of your inner experiencer and the feminine energy of your present moment inner experiencer in relation with neuroscience and consciousness creatively colliding, then you can start to connect with each of these aspects of self in everyday moments very fluidly and effortlessly in a fun, playful, enjoyable, and nourishing way. As you connect with these two inner life partners within your everyday moments, inner life partners, they're your inner life partners, the aspects of self that you will be sharing every moment of your entire existence with. So, nourishing those relationships is kind of a big deal, kind of affects every moment of your life from the inside out for the entirety of your entire life. As you start to get to know these two inner life partners, you can nourish relational attachment bonds with them. And what this does is it actually resculpts those navigational networks, actually reintegrates those brain hemispheres, and activates the essence of the soul so that you can expand into your unique expression of masculine, feminine energy from the greatest depths of your body, mind, and soul in the most expansive and authentic way that is perfect for you. One example of connecting with this masculine, feminine energy of your present moment inner life partners or the inner experiencer of your soul essence in the present moment is by noticing the masculine inner life partner have intentionality through the mind, and noticing your feminine inner life partner having emotional and somatic sensations within the body, and nourishing the relationship that you have with both of these aspects of self in every moment and everyday life. And here's where you also get to use your imagination and play a little. Imagine that you are observing your present moment self, not being detached or disconnected, but being distinct from, and then having great attunement and connection with your own self essence. And so instead of being the experiencer of yourself in the present moment, you are a space of infinite awareness, pure presence, and loving awareness. And you're witnessing your inner experiencer. And then you start to notice the masculine and the feminine energies of your inner experiencer flow throughout your everyday life. And in some moments, you'll notice both engaging equally or with a similar amount of energy in a singular moment where they're perfectly supporting each other. And in other experiences, you'll notice one energy or one aspect of self being more dominant than the other. And then later on in the day, you're in some different activity and it kind of shifts out, and then the other is a little more present and more dominant. As you practice being the awareness of your inner experiencer, you then start to see, love, respect, honor, support, and connect with this aspect of your own self-essence like you would in a loving relationship. If you're in a relationship with a life partner, you're looking at them from a distant space of unconditional love. Instead of being that person and maybe having certain feelings towards yourself or thoughts about yourself, right? Okay, that's them. And then you're over here unconditionally loving them and seeing them from a distant perspective. It's similar to that. And so as the awareness of yourself observes the experiencer of yourself, you start to grow a relationship with them through distinction and connection between self aspects. And then the awareness of self is like, wow, I love my inner life partner. And then the awareness of self can guide the masculine and feminine life partners to love, nourish, and support each other, to grow healthy attachments with each other, and to fulfill needs for each other. Where the awareness of self sees, loves, honors, and holds space for the feminine and the masculine together in everyday life. If you'd like to dive deeper into this practice and other practices like it, I invite you to explore offerings through Kristin's Quantum Catalyzers. Through Reborn as Infinite Love, Becoming Known through your BodyMind+Soul Treasure Trove, I serve my clients through ongoing one-on-one sessions. It's a multi-month, 3 or 6 month journey that includes weekly one-on-one sessions, daily practices, and access to a library of self-guided journeys. And in Reborn as Infinite Love, we explore how the soul essence flows through the brain and the body-mind, exploring all the intricacies of the energies of self in relation with the regulation and activation and integration of the brain and the body, and all the trillions of navigational networks interpreting your sense of self and reality from the inside out in every moment. And we take complex concepts of neuroscience and consciousness creatively colliding and simplify them through fun, colorful visual diagrams, drawings, as we treasure map the miracles of you. And then from this expanded awareness and intimate understanding about all the miracles colliding within your self-essence and body, mind, soul, and how that's impacting your everyday sensations of personal experience, we then sculpt personalized practices for you to support body, mind, soul, so that you can expand the connection of your brain hemispheres and brain regions and regulation of nervous systems and other systems in your brain and your body. So you can resculpt the navigational networks, transmute how past experiences now affect you, transmute, transform, resculpt, shift the foundation that's creating all your patterns of thoughts, feelings, choices, habits, etc., and expand into more of the activation and anchoring of your authentic soul essence, so that you can experience the profound wholeness and unconditional love of all that you are, while nourishing relational bonds throughout all aspects of self and creating greater unity, harmony, and well-being throughout all the energies of body, mind, soul. You can find out more in the video description below. And if you're not yet ready for that multi-month adventure, I invite you to explore a single session with me and or a self-guided journey. There's over a dozen distinct offerings for the self-guided journeys, depending on what you want to focus on, in what way. And you can connect with me through a 1 or 2 hour session, and maybe even do that a few times if you want to dive really deep into these concepts, but you're not quite ready for that 3 6-month journey of weekly sessions just yet. And right before you jump into all those potential offerings, definitely go join the Magic Portal email list so you can gain access to the free library of complimentary gifts and really get a sneak peek into some of the magic that's led to the work I do today, and a sneak peek if you are able to get the Rebirthing BodyMind+Soul Foundation's playbook as a part of that gift. It's presently available, but only for a certain window of time. If you're able to sneak peek that Rebirthing BodyMind+Soul Foundation's playbook, you'll really get a glimpse into some of the concepts that we dive deep into, including a 5-phase process and journey to redevelop body-mind attachment systems. And what I shared with you today is just like a teeny tiny nugget of all the different magics that we go into through the multi-month journey. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you, and create space today to practice being the awareness of yourself, observing the experiencer of yourself. And as you witness that inner experiencer, start to notice the masculine inner life partner and the feminine inner life partner within your everyday life. And you can find out more. There's 30 specific characteristics for each of these aspects of self shared in the Rebirthing BodyMind+Soul Foundation's playbook, which is presently available through my Magic Portal email list for free. And then as you explore these distinct energies of self, begin to nourish relational attachment bonds by growing attachments with those aspects of self, just like you would grow attachments with another human being that you're in an intimate relationship with, but that relationship is happening inside of you, while creating space to see and love and honor and respect and value and cherish and treasure and celebrate and support and connect with and feel a sense of grounded stability within your own being with those aspects of self, fulfilling specific attachment needs for the aspects of self. And when you join the Magic Portal email list, you'll also gain access to a library of content that shares more about nourishing relational attachment bonds with the self, practices and insights and affirmations and all kinds of magic, all about nourishing body-mind attachments. And as you nourish these relational attachment bonds from the awareness of self to the experiencer of self, and within the experiencer of self and the masculine feminine energies of the inner life partner, you will naturally bring greater harmony and balance to the brain hemispheres, to all the navigational networks, and to the energies of self-essence, which are the 3 components that we talked about in the previous video that actually allow you to experience the authentic magic of your own masculine feminine energies within your wonderful, miraculous human form. Give this video a like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share a comment below. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to interact with you, and share this video with someone that you know. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you, and I'll see you again soon.